All right, so I wanted to give a quick debrief from a business strategy meeting I just had, and I'm on my way to my next one, so it's going to be in motion. But this gentleman is making a drop shipment online store with Shopify and running Facebook ads against it. And so a couple of key things that we learned today with him is one, when you are running ads and you're doing engagement and you're bringing people to your page on Facebook and you're putting all the content in there, one thing that you can do is you can re-engage and retarget the people that visited your page. He hadn't been doing that yet and had done like lookalike audiences and all this other stuff. But so one, keep giving value to your audiences so that they come visit your page. Two, you can then retarget them. Now, I advised him not to just retarget with sales, but instead I said, why don't you write 2 articles? And the 2 articles were to be about things that he knew that he could then share, that they could then add and do in the ads. And so an example was, I was just like, 200, 500 characters, nothing huge, but information and insight. So for instance, he was wearing a watch that was very big. And I said, why don't you write an article about whether or not that watch will fit with a suit? And he goes, of course it won't fit with a suit. And he goes, and now he saw that the information that he had naturally would help somebody who was either buying for themselves or shopping for another, whether or not it was appropriate. Because if that's a pretty watch and they always wear suits, maybe it's not the right watch for you to buy for that person. So that's kind of an interesting way of thinking about it. So one, retarget based off of Facebook, really visit your page. 2, write 1 to 2 articles, right? Like insights and ideas and practical things, and just be very specific, very long tail. Long tail means being very specific. Don't be very fancy on having it to be like general population, everybody will benefit from this. Now, like if you wear a suit and you want to wear a big, fat, tall watch, this is what you need to think about, right? That's not everybody, that's a very small group. So do that. We then also looked at in Facebook, make sure you don't delete your ads. You lose a lot of the analytics. So that was one lesson we had there. And then thinking about the timeline and intention of your audience and what you're trying to do, right? So if it's the Christmas season and Hanukkah season, gift giving seasons, then you want to create urgency because buyers have the mentality to shop and are seeking things to do. So instead of the button saying buy now, maybe say 9 days, 8 days, like count it down. We can change the graphic every day and in the context of what the shopper is looking for. So take advantage of that, like make it personal, make it relate. We then focused on kind of the money that he's spending and what is a good cadence versus on his kind of life costs. The next thing we did was how do you build a community, right? So building a community and how do you get brand awareness? So for him, he's building a retail business that he is distributing online and can ship to anywhere in the world. So what he's going to do is he's going to reach out to Instagram users who have between 2,000 and right now 20,000 followers, and he's going to look at how engaged they are. And if they are active engagement and the people seem to the watch and the brand that he has and his products that he has would fit that person, he's going to DM them. He's going to compliment them. He's going to offer to send them free product if they will highlight it and give him love on their channel and help bring awareness. And obviously doesn't know how much it's going to cost. Some people are going to want to charge. And so since people have trouble pricing themselves and he's not sure what his appetite is, he's going to keep DMing 100, 200, 300, 400 we went up to, and he's going to see where they all land. If they price themselves too high, he's just going to say, thank you, I'll have to get back to you. If they price themselves low and he can pay for it, he's going to do that. And those that don't want any price, they're just happy to get a free item from him and some of the love he's going to do, they're going to do that. So he's going to do that. He's going to be posting articles. I shared with him the habit of writing at least 2 articles or insights a day. That's not a Facebook post. That's not an Instagram article or a Snapchat video. That is 2 articles that you then post and then can, of course, create content around that. So distribution, collaboration, give value, write the articles, think about the intention of the buyer, and that's how you start growing the business. So that's from today's strategy session. I'm on my way to my next one.